Hi, I'm Kathleen Prasad, and you have found yourself on my books page. So that means you must love to read. And I'm so glad you're here because I love to write. Ever since the beginning of working with Animal Reiki, I was keeping journals, I was taking notes, I was developing my method, I was noting observations of how animals responded. And this actually, or in the early days, turned into my very first book, Animal Reiki, the very first book that was written on the topic in the world, actually. And I'm very proud of that book because it's the first time that the idea of permission and asking an animal's permission to share Reiki with them, that's the first time that was ever written about or talked about or even considered. And of course, now it's pretty normal for people to think of that. But I'm very happy that that book had a great influence in the field of animal Reiki. But that book really used a lot of human methods. And so I love the book. It has some great stories and it is an important part of my journey. But it only represented about 6 or 7 years of my animal Reiki experience. And now I have been doing this for 25 years. And so as I have grown in my understanding and experience of animal Reiki, my methods have really kind of shifted and grown as well. So I hope if you enjoyed my first book, Animal Reiki, that you'll take a look at some of my newer books here on this website. If you love dogs, I suggest Reiki for Dogs. This is a book that's very close to my heart and important to me. I actually wrote it when I was going through breast cancer treatment, and it really helped me get through a dark time. It was a beautiful light in a dark time. And there are many meditations in there that are nature-based meditations that I find dogs, really all animals, really love when we get close to nature. And so that is a wonderful book for all dog lovers and to bring you closer in bond and energy to your dog. I hope that you enjoy that book. I also wrote a book about horse Reiki, and it's called Heart to Heart with Horses, an Equine Lover's Guide to Reiki. I've had horses for much of my life, loved horses since I was little, and I really wanted to write a book to honor their special spirit, all of the healing that they bring to us, and how specifically we can work with them with Reiki to make them most comfortable and to have the deepest healing responses. And so there are, again, many more meditations to try with your horse. And so I hope you enjoy that book. I also have Healing Virtues for those of you who are animal Reiki practitioners and professionals. This is a great book for you to understand more deeply the code of ethics we use when we work with animals and Reiki. So I go very deeply into the code of ethics and why it's important and all the different aspects of it. So this can really help you in having a professional practice grounded in an ethical foundation. So I hope that book is helpful for you. And I also have a 21-day Animal Reiki Meditation Challenge. This book was really fun for me to write because for me, the foundation of all of our practice is meditation, but it's all about building that habit. And so if you can meditate all the 21 days, each day with a different spirit animal, it's really fun to learn the qualities of these animals and bring them into your Reiki practice. You're going to build that daily habit, and that's going to help you to be able to be more effective and for animals to trust you better in your animal Reiki sessions. So I hope you enjoy that 21-day meditation. And finally, my newest book is the meditation journal, the Let Animals Lead Animal Reiki Meditation Journal. It's a beautiful, colorful volume with room for you to write and to take notes and to practice meditations and then reflect on them. And I see it's almost like a class, the way that I wrote it and the way it's laid out. So if you go through it from beginning to end, you will learn so much about how to connect with Reiki and your animals. So those are some of my favorite books. And for all of them, they're great for Reiki people if you've been trained in human Reiki, but also if you're just an animal lover, but you kind of want to dip your toe into the Reiki space and wonder, is this something for me? Is this something that I would enjoy doing with my animals? My books are a wonderful place to start because even if you haven't taken a class or haven't been certified in Reiki, You can still start making a difference just with the meditations and the teachings in these books. So I hope you really enjoy perusing the library of all of the different books that I have read. And if you happen to pick one up and read it, I would love to hear what you think. So please do let me know. Blessings, everyone.